Hello, I'm Scott Blokey here with your Cage Warriors light heavyweight athlete, Trevor Makengo, ahead of his Cage Warriors debut against Norbert Pietrzak. How are you doing today?
Good, great, good, great. Buzzing. Can't wait to go into the cage now.
And this is your first fight back on home soil for a very long time. How does it feel knowing that you don't have to travel that far?
Um, uh, it's there's nothing wrong with the traveling, but it's good that I'm able to fight in my own home
Yeah,
soil. You know what I mean? I have a crowd finally. I've always been fighting when they have their own crowd, so it's always been like
yeah.
that for me. So this time is very different. This time is very different, and I can't wait. Can't wait to see how the atmosphere will be. The positive energy around me, a different mindset as well, different energy with me as well, and just I know it's going to be a great performance, and I'm going to shock everybody there in the Cage Warriors. So I'm looking forward to it.
And I remember speaking with you at the last Cage Warriors Dublin event, and we could see how much you wanted to be on there. How
Mhm.
was it being able to just take in the atmosphere, be able to see the crowd, and knowing this is what you're going to be walking out to soon?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's a blessing, bro. You know what I mean? Just seeing what's been happening in my life in general and what I'm going through, and to be able to do what I love to do and to go out there with that type of crowd is a blessing. You know what I mean? I just can't wait now. You know what I mean? Today is like the calm before the storm. Very chill, very relaxed. But yeah, man, I just can't wait to see the crowd. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Just can't wait. You know what I mean? I'm just buzzing now. You know what I mean? It's
You
been
can
a long.
just you can see it coming out of you how buzzing you are just to get in there.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. You know what I mean?
And just like the last time, I'm sure it will be another sellout. The Irish fans, they come out to support your own. How great
Mm,
is it seeing everyone just pull together and just fill that RDS arena?
um, crazy. I think there's like 22 tickets left.
Yeah,
Something like that in our section or something like that. We have the bottom, the section one part of the section is like 22 tickets left. I think there's like 50 tickets left altogether. I think there's over 3,000 people, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
That's that's insanity. You know what I mean? Fighting in front of over 3,000 people is crazy. You know what I mean? And fair play to the Irish, man. They always support their people, and it just goes to show we have the best crowd. You know what I mean? And I can't wait. I really can't wait. God bless them all for getting tickets, and it's not even just for me, it's for everybody else, you know what I mean? It's a blessing for all of us, you know what I mean? To like I just can't picture myself not being Irish. You know what I mean? I just can't picture myself not being an Irish lad. Just can't, you know what I mean? So it's a blessing. I can't wait. Can't wait to go out there and perform and win and show these lot that you guys have a great Irish light heavyweight champion. Future champion, sorry.
And we are for now starting to have the discussion of has Cage Warriors outgrown the RDX and potentially a free arena turn will come. How would it feel to walk out in that free arena?
That'd be a dream. That'd be a dream. That'd be a blessing. That'd be another blessing. To fight at Tree Arena is that'd be crazy.
Just
That'd
take
be
off the
crazy.
bucket list.
Yeah, it'd be like a bucket list thing, innit? It'd be something like that, but I think what it would do for me is like, I can really tell my future kids, like, your dad fought in Tree Arena. Like those are the things that I want to be saying, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
things like that are great. Things like that are very good. So um yeah, that'd be massive. You know what I mean? Fighting in RDS is great. It's absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. But Tree Arena, like the best I fought there. Do you know what I mean? So I want to be one of them and win there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's gonna be great too. So hopefully next year that happens. You know what I mean? Hmm.
And it's definitely possible to have at least an event in the free arena soon. I know Bellator have left it, but you have Cage Warriors hosting crowds in and out of the RDS. You even have Paul Shoes fighting I think the weekend after for that light heavyweight title in PFL,
Mm.
he could bring the title over. How
Yeah.
good was it to be able to have the sort of opportunity, not just one organization, but multiple being able to come over?
But you see, this is this is all something that God has put in a plan, you know, for him and for the Irish MMA. You can see the Irish MMA is rising in a very good way. Um, him coming with the belt will just bring more attraction, massive attraction. Do you know what I mean? And it'll be good for PFL to realize that, like, look, maybe Ireland is the home for MMA. Do you know what I mean? I really believe that. I do believe that, regardless of the prices and the way we're in inflation and stuff like that. I still believe that Ireland is the home of MMA. Do you know what I mean? So I would love to to see what will happen. I'm really rooting for Paul Hughes though. I'm really rooting for him. I felt like he won the last fight. Um, and I feel like he's gonna win this one. He's gonna win this one. I feel like they're underestimating him. He's a monster. So, and he's looking big. He's looking huge. He's looking big. So I can't wait to see him fight and win. So it's kind of a motivation for me as well. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be fighting, and then week after is him. I really look up to him. Just what he has accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see, and can't wait. Just can't wait.
And what do you also you're not going to give your whole game plan away, but what do you think your main strength is in this upcoming fight?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's not even. It's not a cocky thing. It's just not. I just know I've worked so hard. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You just have to be prepared to prepare for me. It's very tough. It's gonna be really tough to prepare for me. I'm not an easy opponent. You know what I mean? I've never been an easy opponent. Never. So it's very hard to prepare for me.
And it's showing how much work you've put in. I saw the British MMA scene just posted a photo, I feel it's
Mm.
today, of you going from your heavyweight days to your light heavyweight. What made you change that weight class about?
Just a couple of like I mean, I didn't look great. I didn't look great. You know what I mean? Health as well. Health is your wealth. You know what I mean? I had a couple of issues with my health, and honestly, if I stayed there, probably wouldn't be able to do MMA as of today. Do you know what I mean? It was that type of health issue. So I think it's just yeah, I just had to be careful. You know what I mean? It's not good to have that much weight and you're doing such a high intense sport. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're trying 2 times, 3 times a day in that weight, it's not good. It's not good. So, I had to lose it. I had to lose it. Definitely.
Well, it looked very good, the weight loss.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
you're obviously in one of the biggest organizations in Europe. How was it when you got that call going, hey, we want you in our light heavyweight division?
It was great. It was great. It was great. Because I know Cage Warriors from Paul Hughes, Connor, Gregor. I know Cage Warriors from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Tom Aspinall as well. I'm seeing these guys that are going up to UFC now. You know what I mean? Tom Aspinall's a champion, he's a
Yeah.
UFC champion. You know what I mean? So and he's very good. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's very cool to know that I'm not following their footsteps, but I'm in the foundation that they were
Yeah.
in to get to the top. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Trevor, now if you're here, you know what I mean, you got to figure out how you're going to get to the top. You know what I mean? Type of thing. So that's what it is, isn't it? It's a blessing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just blessed. Um, yeah, just can't wait now. You know what I mean? Just the thoughts are coming in now. I'm just like, I just need to go to war. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And you've not had your fair share of call outs already. I know Charles Joyner, he called you out on Instagram. What did you make of that?
Charles Joyner, he's a bitch. Do you know what I mean? He's just a twat. Just a weirdo. Do you know what I mean? Just a 6'8" weirdo. I have no correlation with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just no correlation. He wanted to fight me. There's just doesn't make sense. You know yourself. It does not make sense at all to call out a debut. Give him a couple of fights, couple of wins, and then you guys can fight each other. Well, he's there calling me out, making videos and all, and it's just like, ugh, you know what I mean? He's just a twat. You know what I mean? He's just a twat. I don't know what's up with him. Him and his pedo mustache. 6'8". He's there talking like he's making 4 minute videos of me, and then people are there commenting chicken emojis and stuff, and I'm there looking like, what the flip's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
the flip's wrong with you? I have to fight someone who who's probably doing a debut as well, or else is 1-0. I'm not gonna fight someone that has 7 fights already. Like, am I like? Do you honestly think I'm retarded? Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to. He is someone that I'm going to fight eventually, and I'm gonna beat the brakes out of him. I promise you that. I don't respect what he done. I don't feel like it's a good thing to be calling someone out when you have about 7 Cage Warrior fights, is it?
I think it's like
Around there. Four Cage
4 or
Warrior
5.
fights, is it? And he has like seven
Yeah,
professional fights. No, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? You are fighting for a title contender.
yeah,
Um,
Bahati.
yeah. No, it was Nell.
Oh yeah, the one in the unplugged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, you don't even know he fought Nell. That's how irrelevant he is. Like, he's just nonsensical. I don't know what age he is. He's probably about 32 or something. So he's probably on his last few fights in his contract, and they're probably gonna kick him off or something. So he's probably looking at to fight a debut or something. He's a dope. He's an absolute dope. I can't stand him. I'd love to smash his jaw in or something in Newcastle or something. I told him to come to Dublin because he's there calling me out. Come to Dublin then. Then we'll talk. But he's not coming. So he's the fathead here. You know what I mean? I couldn't care less about him. Him and his issue with me. Because if he has one, he can come and see me. Do you know what I mean? So
and
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
and if you come out of this fight are completely healthy, and they offer you that fight in December time in Newcastle, would you take that, or would you want another fight before?
What's happening in Newcastle?
It's December. I think it's December 6th. And the K Warriors are going back to Newcastle.
Going back to Newcastle, is it?
Yeah,
December the 6th. Would I take it? We'll see, innit? We'll see what they say. If it makes sense. If it makes sense. But one thing is, I'm not chasing no one.
no, yeah,
They need me. You can already see it. They need me. You know what I mean? I couldn't care less. And honestly speaking, like, I thought that, the Cage Warrior lads were a bit cool, I mean, the light heavyweights and all, but that a couple of them were a bunch of dopes, you know what I mean? A couple of them were a bunch of dopes. Absolute spanner. Charles Joyner, 6'8" with his pedo mustache, doing videos of me. Then there's some absolute nanny commenting on all. She looks like Nanny McPhee or something. Absolutely horrible. Commenting on the pictures and all. And they're just a bunch of dopes, you know what I mean? So I just can't wait. Can't wait to show everybody what I can do. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Can't wait. And you're gonna see it, Scott. I promise you this. I promise you this. And I've been saying this. I'm not looking to make statements. I'm here to leave a mark on the division. Do you know what I mean?
I'm here to
I
leave bodies.
don't. Yeah, I'm not interested in all of this crap. And this is not fake. This is not me putting on a thing. I'm not interested in all that crap. You know what I mean? I just want to fight. I just want to fight. And I said it from the start. I just want to beat people up and make money. That's what I've been saying. So if those guys, I know they're all looking at me. They all want to fight me. They will get me. And I've been telling Charles, careful what you wish for. So we'll see. We'll
And
see.
then I'm going to call out a few other names, and I want you to give me just a couple of words just to describe the fighters. Mazio,
Who's
he's in,
that?
he was in your division. He was the guy that also fought on the Unplugged, went to the Contender Series, lost, came back on the Unplugged, lost again to the Italian dude, Francisco Mazio.
Right. I'm not being disrespectful here. Who the hell is that? Who?
It's like I can't remember. Like his record's like I think it's like 4-1 for the 4-2 now because he lost in the Contender Series as well.
I don't know who he is, bro. Honestly
Okay,
speaking. Oh, the Italian fella.
yeah, the Italian fellow.
I know. I don't really. I don't know. Don't really.
You just don't really, you're not really interested.
Nah. So I don't really know him like that. You know what I mean? Having the praise, like, is he? I don't know. I don't know what to say for him. He's Italian, I guess.
What what about Yannick Bahati as well as champion James Webb?
Unique Bahati, legend of the sport, I guess. And then how many fights do you have?
It must be over 50 now.
Yeah, he has about 100 fights. Has I have massive respect for him. He's one of our people. You know what I mean? Because my family are from Congo. He's from Congo as well. So much respect to him, innit?
And then the champion James Webb. I think you kind of covered that. Did you say legendary?
Oh, James Webb's a champion. Oh no, two-time champion, innit?
Yeah, middleweight as
Oh,
well as the
massive
light heavyweight.
respect. Massive respect to him. Massive respect. It's not easy to what he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he's not in Dana White contender shoes. What's the
Yeah, I
story
think
with that?
potentially might be to do with age. I think he is on the older side, but he has got the resume to prove he deserves the shot straight up,
He
not
beat
even need the contender series.
he beat a UFC veteran in his
Yeah,
last week, and he TKO'd. So I was expecting him to see, like, I was expecting him to go to the contender series, but he hasn't. Like, you know what I mean? That's weird, isn't it? But I do respect him. I do respect him highly. Who else do you have? I don't, because I only know a couple. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I think that's the more notable ones in your division. I think they just bring people in now for like one fights deals for you guys.
Actually, I've never heard of him. I don't know him. It is what it is, though. I know Bahati. I know James Webb, 100%. I respect them too, definitely. You know what I mean? Bahati fought DDP, and do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
mental. I mean, so you gotta rate them. Do you know what I mean?
and
I'm not, but I don't rate Charles Joyner. That guy's a weirdo, man. But yeah,
what did you make of Bahati's what Joyner calls fake glove touch?
like let me say this, all right? The ref says protect yourself at all times. Like, you have to, you know what I mean? And of course, yeah, it wasn't great. Obviously, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Me personally, I thought that it was unfair. But you have to understand, Cage Warriors, it's a business. You know what I mean? Like, there's not really anything really like MMA is a sport, yeah, but Cage Warriors is a business. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like, so it sucks. I know it sucks big time for Charles now. To be fair with you, so I mean, because he is good. Like, you know what I mean? He is a good fighter. So it would have been good to see what he could do in that fight. But you know what I mean? Mike Tyson said, you know, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the
Yeah,
face, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? But obviously, that's why you at the start you better say no glove touch because you don't know what could happen. You know what I mean? But that's the sport, man. Well, that's the business of it, innit? It sucks big time, though.
do you
Sucks.
think that might be why they're kind of hanging off giving Bahati that title shot? Is because of that uncertainty with the glove touch?
Is he next for the title shot? Is he?
I think he called for it after his win against Charles and Joy in
Did
London.
he? Yeah. That'd be a good fight, innit?
Yeah,
Bahati versus James Webb. Oh, I actually never thought of that one. Actually, just never actually thought of that. I thought it was Nell that was next or something. No.
I don't think they've announced anyone next, so it could be
Okay.
Nell, could
Wait,
be
I don't think that's what they're doing. I mean, if Cage Warriors want to make it happen, they'll make it happen. I know them. They're very solid. You know what I mean? If they want to make it happen, they'll make it happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we'll see. Like, I think it could happen. I think it could happen. You know what I mean? You never know. Maybe next year, or else, like I was saying, the Dana White Contender Series. I really want to see James Webb there. Do you know what I mean? I prefer to see him there than fight another title fight
yeah.
defense. You know what I mean? I would prefer to see him in Dana White Contender Series, but yeah, man.
And how big is that future of MMA for Irish fans? Because you talked about it earlier, it is the home. You've got people like Lewis Byrne, who's now 3-0. You have Keith, you've got Alexander O'Sullivan, who's fighting in Rome like a week after you. You've got Solomon, who's facing Aiden Lee, Max Alley. You've got Darrow Kelly in PFL.
Do,
It's
do,
just,
you, do you not know Solomon's man pulled out?
oh, Aiden Lee pulled out.
Yeah.
Didn't know that yet.
You just find out, yeah. Solomon posted it just there. You say that he's looking for an opponent. Yeah, man. But yeah, just to answer your question, bro, it's hard work. You just gotta put the work in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody's putting the work in. You know what I mean? You gotta put the work in. You gotta do them hours, and that's what's happening. Do you know what I mean, bro? And God bless, like, you know what I mean? It's a heavy camp. It's tough. It's tough training. It's tough going, like, but like this is what you have to do. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And I'm happy for everybody in the Irish MMA scene that are doing their thing. Don't forget Paddy McCorry just fought the Dana
yeah.
White Contender Series. Yeah, he said that he underperformed, but
Short
mate,
notice as well.
him, yeah, like you have to, like you won. Like, do you know what I mean? Dana White Contender Series, like you were one step away from UFC. You won, but it just wasn't the right performance. Like those things we got to look at and be like, look, Irish MMA is on the rise. You know, we have Sean O'Bannon in the UFC now.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of
Ian
lads.
Gary.
Ian, Ian Gary, for flip's sake, you know what I mean? He's a top 10. Like, I always forget to mention him. I always forget to mention him. I feel bad when I don't mention him. Flipping hell. But, like, you know, he is top 10, like, you know what I mean? And he's fighting top level guys. You know what I mean? He's fighting the best of the world. So,
Yeah,
like, Irish MMA is doing very well. It's doing very well. But it's them working hard. Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Ian Gary worked hard. Do you know what I mean? So those, you know what I mean? The sky's the limit.
And I think a lot of people gained a lot more respect for Ian Gary after that defeat to Shafkat because he really took Shafkat all the way. I think some people kind of thought, oh, he's just getting handed the opponent, but he is showing his class. He's showing his level. And he took, even though he did lose that Shafkat thing, he came back against Carl Prates and got that obliviation.
Yeah, of course. I don't. I've been saying it for a time. Even before he was in UFC, when I seen him in Cage Wars, like he was smoking people. Like, you know what I mean? He
Yeah,
was smoking people. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just great to see that he's doing his thing, and he's his own person. Do you know what I mean? You
yeah.
know he's his own person, and he's a great fighter, man. His striking is unbelievable. You know what I mean? And he has good ground game. Like, you know what I mean? He has good grappling. So it's good to see. Like, you know what I mean? I like it. I really love it, and I can't wait to see him. Who is he fighting next?
I don't think it's been announced yet.
You know?
I think he's still waiting.
Yeah, I'd like to see him fight Usman. I'd love to see that now, him versus Usman, but I don't think that'll happen. That wouldn't really make sense, innit? I think he's looking for Colby. I've seen a video of him looking for Colby
Yeah,
Covington
no, he'd been calling for that Kobe fight for a while.
for a while. Yeah, I think that'd be a funny fight now because Colby gets smoked. Colby gets smoked, man. He better be careful. But yeah, now I love Colby now. To be fair, but he gets smoked.
And what is your prediction for this fight coming up this next weekend?
Yeah, it's gonna bring him into deep waters. It's gonna bring him into deep waters. I'm gonna smoke him. I'm being dead serious about that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke him in that cage. He's not gonna survive. He's not gonna survive. That's the honest truth. I'm being dead serious about that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna survive. No, I don't know. I don't know. He's not gonna survive. But it's how hard his willpower
Yeah,
can last. Do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying? how long his willpower can last. Can it last for the first round? Can it last for the second round? Or can it last for the third? That's up to him. Do you know what I mean? But I am going to put the pressure on him, and I'm going to win this fight. So,
Now,
and then I'm
Cave
going to
Warriors,
go. What's it?
Cave Warriors, make sure you bring a body bag into this event.
No, no, not a body bag though. I don't want to go that far, but it's a good mindset though. But um, no, just for real, like you really have to be ready to go into deep waters, and that is genuine. Yeah, like you got to be ready to go into deep waters. My last fight, I went into deep waters heavy, and I'll bring you there. Now it's a year of improvement, massive improvement. You know what I mean? So you know, what I mean, much respect to him for taking the fight, but he needs to be he needs to be ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And make sure you guys tune in to the UFC Fight Pass on next Saturday, and you can see Trevor be able to get that victory, get that stoppage, and see the Irish fans get up off their feet. Is there anyone you like to shout out or anything else you'd like to add?
of course, I'd like to shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He died for me on the cross, and he's the reason why I'm doing this sport as of today. I want to thank my family. Uh, I want to thank my team, CMAC. I want to thank my coaches. Um, and I want to thank my friends as well for buying tickets and stuff, but that always supporting me, always checking in on me. Um, I want to thank a very special friend of mine. Well, I won't mention her, but God bless her. God bless her so much, and may her heart be healed. You know what I mean? But she's always trying. She's always checking in as well, even though she's going through things. She's always checking in. So, um, just God bless. You know what I mean? And I thank you as well. Massive shout out to you for reaching out to me, and massive shout out to my managers as well, and Lewis, Damien, Anthony Pettis. You know what I mean? We've been grafting for a long time, so I can't wait. I can't wait now. You know what I mean? So thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody that's supporting and buying the tickets. It means a lot. God bless you all. And yeah,
Make sure you tune in. It's a fight you definitely do not want to miss out on. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.